What's up, guys? Welcome to My+One with Vinny Fastline and
Tony Sarandos.
Hell yeah. And we have a special guest here today. One of my good friends. She's awesome. She's a star in the adult film industry. Give it up for Sylvia Sage, everybody.
I love the applause break. Let's wait for it. Wait for
Cheap sound effects.
Yeah, I love it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
I know you from comedy, though.
Of course. Yeah.
You're a comedian. You're very funny.
Thank you. Likewise, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I got one fan. That's about it.
Yeah.
And you came on, and for everybody that has not listened to our podcast, this is a podcast called My+One where we have celebrity guests, and they bring somebody that they care about, they love. Maybe they hate, but that'd be weird. And tonight we have Sylvia bringing...
My dad, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Woo!
Wait, he got a bigger applause than I did.
Mike, we used real applause for you. Oh, man.
I clap for myself, too.
Mike, Big Daddy, we appreciate you coming, man.
I appreciate being here.
Now, all right, we have a million questions.
Yes.
Are you guys very close?
I tell everybody my dad's like my best friend. So yeah, we're super close.
Super close.
Yeah, and you came in just for this podcast, Mike.
No, I came in just for the football game. I'm sorry.
Football game?
Yeah.
What football game?
Chiefs,
Can't
Chargers.
say Chiefs Chargers.
Chiefs fan. Are you from Kansas City?
Yes.
I was at the Chiefs game yesterday.
Yeah.
Lucky.
We've been
I left in the last 1 minute.
We did not.
Oh, I was like, don't.
All right. I
Did
shouldn't
you
have said
really
that.
leave?
I did. I didn't actually. We might have to edit that out. I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh no.
I'm a Steelers fan. I got to admit. But it was a killer game. Congrats on your win. You
Yeah.
guys are kicking ass.
Thank
Patrick
you.
Mahomes is just a freaking superstar.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're a Chiefs fan, I guess, by default.
I mean, literally, my family's had season tickets my entire life. I'm 38 years old. They've had season tickets for 38 years.
Wow.
And now I am a proud owner of my own pair of season tickets. So I fly back for almost every home game. And then we go to a
Nice.
couple away games every year.
You both have season tickets?
Everybody does. Our whole family.
Holy shit.
We have
dude.
like 12 season tickets.
10.
10. I'm sorry, 10.
Family affair.
Yeah, it is. Honestly,
cool.
I think that's why a big part of why I love it so much. It's like a big family event, and we all like hang out and we tailgate, and like everybody is so into football. Like it's so fun.
Yeah, how cool, man. Well, I'm so glad you got here for this time. This is like perfect to get you in.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so many questions. All right. First of all, how do you feel about your daughter being in the adult film industry? That's like,
What? No.
what have you been lying to him this whole
Honestly-
time? He had no idea. Wait, what?
Honestly, when she told me she had something to tell me, I already knew what it was.
Nuh-uh.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Really?
I did.
So, Sylvia, how long have you been doing porn?
It'll be 9 years. Well, it's 9 years. Yeah, now November.
9 years?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
11 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Stand-up doesn't pay the same.
Not even close.
Not even remotely. I'm going to quit myself. You got any side gigs for me? Or
You know what's funny is I'm actually opening for Drew Lynch, our good mutual friend. I'm opening for him in April in Kansas City for 5 shows. And literally what I'm getting paid for 5 shows, I make in 7 minutes doing my own stuff.
Wow.
7 minutes.
Wow. I don't even think I could last 7 minutes, so I'm not sure it's going to
Get that back.
Congrats.
Go for it. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit. I chose the wrong industry. Yeah, but it's fun, though.
I love everything about my life. I'm honestly so thankful every freaking day that I get to live like this amazing life where I honestly at this point, I kind of just work from my living room for the most part. I don't work for a lot of companies anymore.
No?
So I was honestly at XBiz nomination and I got nominated for MILF Performer of the Year. And I was like, for what? Movies? Like I haven't worked. So I don't know how. Yeah.
Was it mostly OnlyFans or what? Like, how do you work from home?
Well, OnlyFans. Yeah, for sure.
You're getting the OnlyFans bag.
Oh, it is money game. Well, and I also got really lucky because I got to do a Hulu documentary called Selling Sexy. And I was one of the 5 people that they like based the whole show on. And I was the only porn star. So it got me, overnight, my numbers quadrupled.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane. Changed my whole life. I'm driving a G-Wagon.
Look at you.
You do realize this is Netflix, though. You're talking about Hulu.
Oh, it's fine.
You're going to have to edit that out.
We'll do ad-libs later.
Yeah.
It's all good. She's just like, Netflix sucks.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this podcast is over.
Get out.
Oh, that's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. So you've you said 9 years. Did you like you told him, or like what happened? Like how's that work?
I definitely told my whole family, well, my whole family, my immediate family, just because for one, I didn't want them to like see it and me not have explained it, what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want it to be a shock factor. And I'm really close to my family. So like, I wouldn't want to keep any secrets from them anyway. And what's funny is I was more scared to tell my brother than I was to tell my dad. And my dad's actually the one who told my brother, because he was like, I'll tell him, he can't get mad at me. Like, yeah.
Oh. How long did it take you to tell him?
I told everybody before I did my first movie. I didn't even do a movie before I told him. I just like, I'm going to do this. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have one sibling, or is it more?
I have one real older brother, and then my dad actually adopted 2 young girls recently.
Oh shit. You saw that OnlyFans money and you're like, all right, girls, get to work.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
We need more. We need
Come on. We want 3 season tickets to the Chiefs. We want 3 pairs.
We need an entire
a dadager instead of a momager.
Oh my.
Yeah.
My 7-year-old getting on the bus at the bus stop is twirling around the stop sign. Like, oh my God, I'm
Hilarious.
getting another one.
You know those days of like, I want to raise our boys to be football players, so they go to the NFL. We're like, nah, I want some girls and I want them to be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a shitload.
Yeah.
And we know they're gonna be successful.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's wild, man. So you didn't really care too much, right? That she was doing it.
It's I won't say it's difficult. That it isn't difficult at times, but if I have a couple of beers in me, I'm like, yeah, my daughter does whatever she wants.
Yeah.
You just call it whatever she wants.
Well, you can't stop.
Yeah.
I couldn't have stopped it.
Yeah. Also, I was 30 when I got into porn.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I have a college degree. I worked in hospitals. I worked in medicine. So it's not like I didn't have like some sort of like a background before it. So it wasn't like I was just like this meth addict, looking for a way to like get my next fix. It was like, no, I was going to make a business plan out of it. I saw a friend of mine doing it and I saw how much money she made so quick. And I was like, what am I doing? If I just did in the beginning, I was like, I could do 4 movies a month and I'll have enough to where I can do comedy full time and not ever worry about anything. And do you know that I've never taken, well, now that I'm like a paid regular, I'd take money from like the Laugh Factory, but I didn't take money for shows for like 8 years because I was just like, I'm making enough money doing adult. I don't need it for comedy. I'd rather just have the stage time. So, I mean, comedy was always the main game, but porn was a way to like financially like get myself there.
So you didn't take any money. Is it the check still there? Because I could use it. What the fuck?
You know what's funny is Laugh Factory. I've never even collected a check.
Oh.
I've been signed with them for almost 2 years now. I've never collected a check.
I'm gonna go in there and be like, "Hi, I'm Sylvia Sage. Can I grab my check, please?"
I keep telling Enrique I need to go and get a check because he was like, "Are you filling out your W-2s for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I've never gotten money from you guys, right?"
Don't worry, it's not a lot.
Yeah, I know. Why do you think I'm letting it sit
I'm like, that's insane.
I don't think it collects interest over time.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
still
how it
there.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, inflation. You're gonna be able to buy these candy bars.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So wow. All right. So you did you? By the way, did you watch porn, Mike?
I'm not anymore. Just in case. I used to tell a joke that's like, I quit going to strip bars when my kids were old enough to work in them just in case.
Yeah.
And now,
That would have been the worst way to find out you're just like watching porn. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
See, that's what I didn't want to happen. I was like terrified of that,
Wow.
I am a little terrified of like, I mean, my cousins know now, but like I did think about that. I'm like, what if my cousins stumble upon it? Or like I have a nephew who's 20, like I'm sure he's stumbled upon it. I haven't actually ever said I do it, but
Yeah. So somebody in your family has had to come out and go, like, hey, we saw you doing porn.
We've had to have conversations with like the kids that are growing up now, like the 14 and 15-year-olds. We've had to be like, okay, this is what I do, just so everyone knows, like, because your friends are going to find out, and I don't want them to, like, their friends at school to see something of mine and then, like, it, like, come back and, like, ruin their lives, like, at least have them prepared with the ammo,
Yeah.
And see, my friends are all like, bring her up.
I'm a favorite at all the local bars.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike, you are probably the coolest guy in Kansas City.
Superstar Mike over here.
I already was.
Hey, Mike. You still are, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's wild, man. Yeah. So your brother was kind of like a little weird about it at first?
No,
or?
I don't think he was weird about it. He was just like, he had tears in his eyes when he came over to me though, because my dad was the one who told him, and he came over to me with tears in his eyes, and he like hugged me, and he was like, "You'll always be my little sister. I'm always going to be proud of you." But I mean, honestly, I get it. It's the big sister, big brother, little sister vibe. He's just super protective over me, so, but again, it's now been so many years, and everyone sees that it's not like a dangerous game I'm playing. It's very corporate, honestly. And I've brought my brother out. He's now remarried, but there was a time between a divorce and his remarriage where I flew him out and took him to a porn party. So he got to do a little bit of the fun stuff too. So
holy shit, Christmas will never be the same.
Best little sister ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, I got you a blanket, but
Yeah.
I got to meet all my favorite porn stars.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Was he excited about any of them specifically?
I don't even think he really knew a lot of the people who were there, but
Is that what he told you?
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah.
Mike, you used to watch porn. You had to know some of them.
He's never been.
I'm talking old stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
He had VHSs and stuff. Yeah. VHS porn. Yeah.
You just to blow it, put it back in.
No, I had someone else doing that.
Nice. Nice. Wow. I used to live next to Ron Jeremy, by the way.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
You ever see anything cool through the windows?
Well,
He's pretty
have you seen Ron
disgusting.
Jeremy? Yeah, I was gonna say he snuck into our building and went into our hot tub, and then they drained our hot tub, and they put a sign outside the door. They go, "No more Ron Jeremy in our building."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that guy's a little.
He's also like cuckoo. Like,
I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
He almost hit me. He almost ran me over on Sunset because he was drunk driving.
Oh my God.
By the Whiskey Go-Go, just and he went through Sunset, almost hit
Was he
us.
driving a moped? What was that sound?
I don't know. It looked like, yeah.
No, he drives like a
that's the
crap old car. It's like a brown beat up piece
Oh,
of
jalopy.
shit. Yeah, it's bad. And like, why? I mean, he's so gross though. Blech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, we got Ron
Yeah.
Jeremy here. Come on
Yeah.
out, bud.
Yeah, he's here. Ron, come on out.
He actually lives under the couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
He comes out. Hey, I'm back. I'm back.
Never left.
Mike, are you married?
I am now.
You are now?
Recently.
Oh, congratulations.
Got married 3 years ago to adopt those 2 little girls. So.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, congrats. Where'd you guys meet? If you tell me she's a porn star too.
No. But she could have been. No. Honestly, she was an irate customer. I was a telephone repairman. I mean, it would have made a great movie.
It sounds like you're describing.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
Oh man, all right. I've seen these before.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I had ripped the crotch out of my jeans, climbing over the fence to work on. I was up on a telephone pole, and I ripped them a little bit.
On purpose?
No,
Mike?
God,
He goes,
no.
I'm just going to pull my dick out. Just see what she says.
Aggressively.
And she noticed.
You've been watching too much porn, Mike.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's showing up with a pizza. They were like, we got telephone service. What are you doing here with a pizza? Like, yeah, I just put my dick in.
Wrong outfit.
I just wanted to show you the pepperoni. I don't know.
So you met through doing like helping her.
I was
with
at
this?
work. I was
cool.
working, and we couldn't hit on our customers, but the customers could hit on you.
Oh my!
She basically like stalked him.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't see myself with her ever, and then just over time,
She never went away. She was like, hello. No, I'm just kidding.
She was hovering.
she was Rose on 2.5 Men. You know,
Yeah,
Just showed
basically.
up.
Yeah.
And you're close with her too?
Oh, I love her.
Everyone loves her.
Yeah, she's great.
Wouldn't that be funny if you were on this and you're like, yeah, she's a bitch. Anyways, cut to a commercial break.
No, she's like super witty and like she
she's-
dotes on my dad.
She would do better here than me. I guarantee you. You'd love to have her here.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Mike? You're a stud. Man.
Yeah, right.
That's cool. So, and your mom, is she still around or?
Yeah, my mom is around. Not like super around for me per se, but she's around. She's alive.
I still see her.
Yeah, yeah. She is. I mean, she doesn't support my career at all. I will say that. She just tells everybody that her daughter is a model in Los Angeles, and then that's about it. And then meanwhile, tells me that like I'm going to hell and like I'm a horrible human. And
Modeling's changed.
Yeah, modeling's changed.
Modeling's a lot different.
Yeah.
Modeling pays a lot more, Mom.
Yeah.
So I can hear you over my G-Wagon, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? My engine's super loud.
Right?
I can't hear.
It's an AMG, by the way.
It is.
They're all mad until they saw a Mercedes in their parking lot. And you're like, I'm not mad anymore. I'm good. My daughter's a porn star and we fucking love it.
Yeah. You know, what's funny though is like, so years ago when I first started making money, I like bought my mom a ticket, her and her husband, to Hawaii for my mom's birthday. And they refused to go on my sex money. And I lost so much money on that like excursion because I couldn't get my money back for it. And then like a few months ago, she asked me for $40,000 to put down on her house. So like she's come around. Like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
When she needs things.
Dude, daughter of the year. I see why you adopted too. That's fucking amazing. Yeah. Holy shit. I don't think I could ask my mom for 40 grand, let alone vice versa.
Oh, I certainly couldn't ask my mom for 40 grand. But yeah.
Wow. Good for you. That's awesome. So Mike, do you feel like you're like a sexual person like your daughter? How's that work?
I'm old.
He was a man whore back in the day.
I was terrible.
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
He was fucking all my friends' moms. All my friends' moms.
Oh.
You were sleeping with her friend? What?
Yes.
That's like everyone's dream, Mike.
No, it was not their dream. I wasn't her dream.
Not my dream. Yeah.
I was bad.
He was, yeah. I remember one time very specifically, I was sitting at the kitchen table with my best friend, Valerie. We were like 17. And the way our house was set up, the kitchen table was like catty cornered to the stairs coming down. And we see her mom come down the stairs, which we didn't even know her mom was like at our house. Her mom comes down the stairs, and then my dad, and then some random lady from the bar. And me and my girlfriend just look at each other, and we were like, and they didn't say one word to us. They walked straight out the front door with their backs like I almost assumed they were upstairs like, all right, we gotta walk straight out the front door. Don't look at them, don't say anything. But me and my friend were just like, did that really just happen? Like, did we just watch the like backside of a threesome between our parents?
Shit, Mike.
How old were you at the time?
I was 17. So yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike came down in a robe. Like every Christmas was like
Smoking a
Hugh
pipe.
Hefner. That's why she goes, I'm getting in the adult film industry. I learned from Mike.
Yeah.
Dad shop.
No, our family was never like shy about sexuality anyway. We've always been super open about stuff, and it's never been like a weird topic, you know?
No.
I mean, it's not like we're like, hey, how'd you bang my stepmom last night? It's not like that, but we'll have open conversations. Like sex isn't like a taboo subject. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It is in my household, actually.
It is in a lot of people's households.
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, when it comes to my comedy, I could be pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Like, but, I guess when it comes to like, when I talk about sex or whatever, like my family is pretty like weird about it.
Yeah.
But then I'll get on stage and I'm like, yeah, fucking a chick in the butt or like whatever.
Have your parents watched you do stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's,
How disappointed were they?
yeah, they were pretty sad about it. They're like, no, we don't care about the dirty. Where's the jokes?
Yeah.
Came here to laugh.
Came here to laugh.
10 years of comedy. I hadn't said a joke yet. No, just kidding.
You go see. That's why I'm getting my OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my penis
Start with
between
your
my
feet.
toes.
Start with your feet. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You got mad money from the toe.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah. My feet are off the charts on Wiki Feet.
You're
like
famous
quite literally. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got like #1 feet. Can you show them to the camera?
We owe her some.
Hey.
You're gonna owe me so much money for this.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
We're in debt now, Vinny. Thanks.
Fresh Pedi today too.
Thank
My
you.
dad got his first mani pedi today. He
Oh my
hated
God,
every
it was
second of it.
awful. Don't
He
ever
said-
do it.
He said that. Watch, he's gonna go back tomorrow.
Right.
Oh no, he was miserable.
Oh, I was miserable.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I did the same.
They kept telling me, look over there, but the gal in front of me had,
It tickles.
yeah.
Yeah, he did not.
Don't look at me. I'm a fan of them.
Thank you.
Get him?
I do.
I
got
love a
soft feet.
man
I
who
like
gets
'em.
them. Yeah.
How often do you get them?
Only when a girlfriend's in town. I'll
There
go
you
with
go.
her.
Oh.
I typically don't go by myself.
Yeah.
Unless I feel like I really need it.
Yeah.
But like I got calluses cracking on my
Right.
heels. I'm like, okay, I'll go and treat myself.
Yes. Thank you.
Once in a blue moon, I'll go. Like I'm a fan of it. I used to
Yeah.
hate them though because my parents are divorced and I have an older sister. So what my dad and my sister would do on weekends is he would take her to get her nails done.
Oh.
And I'm the younger brother, so I had to tag along.
Yeah.
They gave me a mani-pedi, and I was just very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
With people touching my feet,
That was
tickling me, and talking about me, and
Two girls at once. I had one on my hands, one on my feet.
They're always like, "Oh, such strong legs." I'm like, I'm like 14 years old. I'm like, don't tell me about my strong legs.
I mean, but you do got strong legs. Yeah,
Thank you.
strong-
It tickles. I don't know why people like it. I went
I
once.
love it.
Daily got me.
Mindset. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
You just power through
You
it.
do power through it.
Yeah.
It's for the good outcome.
I mean, I still get ticklish, like the center of my foot.
Yeah.
I will squirm in my chair until they get past that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't feel like a man when I'm going. Daily got me a gift one time. I came home from a trip. I don't even remember what it was for or whatever, but came home and she got me everything that she wanted. It was like flowers. It was flowers, chocolate, and a mani-pedi. And I was like, "Are you buying yourself the gift? What was it? Happy birthday to you!" And then I went and I was like, "Actually, it's not that bad.
yeah.
Kind of tickles, but it feels good." I'm shy. I'm shy.
The truth
That's a
comes
great.
out.
That's a great way to buy presents, though. That's how I do it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to gift trips. That's my gift, and I like to take people like places because I'm like I love experiences, and so does my family. So
Yeah.
that's always my gift. I'm like, let's take a trip somewhere, everybody.
That's the best.
I
Yeah.
need more friends like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends give me a high five. That's
Right.
a gift to me. Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck, man? I guess I just realized our level of friendship because I don't remember any.
Just
I don't remember any
a whole new
trips.
level for us.
You almost went on a trip one time with Enrique too, right? You almost went to, or you almost
We've been talking about going on a trip for a minute. It's just
Yeah.
never happened because he's so freaking busy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's our buddy, by the way.
Yeah, but he's gonna pitch a show with me soon. So yeah, we're
That's
pitching
cool.
to HBO. Yeah.
What's the show? Or you can't say.
Well, I mean, let's not put the cart
Yeah.
before the horse.
It's HBO.
Yeah.
We're cutting
Yeah.
this out anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, we're gonna have to cut that out. Hey, Mike, you've been to her comedy shows too, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Several.
Do you like it more? I mean, like,
Yeah.
Like her comedy?
I think it's hilarious.
Which career do you support the most?
I'm so, well, I
The
tell
one that provides the vacations or the jokes?
the people I first meet, she's a comic.
Yeah.
I said, but if you watch her comedy, you'll know what else she does.
Yeah.
That's how I put it out there.
Yeah.
So if they want to go on there and watch her comedy, that's great.
Yeah.
And then if they want to watch the other, that's up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's how I met you. I didn't know you were in porn at all.
Yeah.
We did comedy shows together. Mm-hmm. And then I figured out when you go on stage
Yeah.
and talk about it.
I talk about it.
This is funny though, because you're like, I'm embarrassed with the wart on my ass. And I'm like, yes. Or whatever.
It's the mole.
The mole. Sorry.
Yeah.
I say weird shit. Too,
That's
so
good.
It's all good. No, but I mean, like, it's what, like, here's the thing. It's so freeing, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's no filters.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Business. You know, it's like you could say whatever you want, and in porn you could do whatever you want, and then
Yeah.
in comedy you could kind of say whatever you want.
For the most part. Yeah.
It's kind of changing.
Diminishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, question for you: when you
Yeah.
are going on stage and
Yeah.
you reveal what your other job is,
Yeah.
I know you're not really supposed to use phones in clubs, but do you like see people like
I hate
slowly pull it
100%.
down, look down, and yeah?
110%. And I always
You ever
usually
call them out for it?
I usually say like Google later, I'm like, yeah, Google it later. But I always spell my name at the end because I do a joke about eyes. And so I'm like, and it's Sylvia Sage with 3 eyes, SILVIA SAIG, because those eyes are important. So I spell it out so they can all go search it because I want the more Google searches, the better,
Yeah.
So-
You're plugging yourself.
yeah,
It's exposure.
exactly. Yeah. I'm down for it. Search away. Yeah.
Mike,
Really exposure.
Yeah.
everything's out there, Mike.
Yeah.
She learned from you.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
She was 5. You're just walking downstairs with 4 women. Your skin chandelier's just dangling. You taught her everything.
Chandelier.
What about I'm away on vacation one time? She's 14, 15 years old. I got a bunch of Harley buddies, and they all come riding over the house to use the pool. They're going to go swimming. Of course, they didn't bother wearing any clothes, guys and gals.
Yeah.
She saw that. I had no idea she saw that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I came home. That's all these drunken people out
Bikes
nude
in
in
the
our
drive.
pool. Yeah.
It's another Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is when she was a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I was like 15,
I was
16.
in a softball tournament down in Little Rock. I was playing ball.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing to do in Kansas City, though, right? It's just nude pool nights.
I mean,
There's a naked
At our house.
motorcycle
Yeah.
riders in the backyard.
yeah. Yeah. We had a very nice like backyard pool. It was like it was a big hangout spot. So yeah, always gatherings there. It was fun.
Your brother's older? Mm-hmm. Did he throw massive parties?
You know what? Not really. He was kind of a dork in high school. So he was like a drum major and he was in like the arts and stuff. So he didn't really have friends. Yeah. He didn't start partying until he got into college and then he partied himself out of college. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He got real heavy real quick.
Wow. Now he is an OnlyFans?
Yeah. I bet he wishes he had an OnlyFans right about now. But yeah.
How old is he?
He'll be 41 in January.
41.
43 in
43?
January.
He's 42.
42 in January.
Yeah.
So I don't know how old he is. 42 in January.
Shit.
Yeah.
Not a close relationship.
Yeah.
No.
That just said a lot.
Like,
No,
you
we
look-
are really close. We are really
Super
close.
close.
Yeah.
Mike, you look pretty young. You look good for your age.
Okay. Oh, I love that one.
I mean, I'm doing the math.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing.
I was
how old are you?
25 when I had her, so I'm 64. I'll be 65.
Cool dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
dad.
He was always a cool dad for sure.
Do you make porn jokes with her all the time? Like, do you make-
Every now and then, but not that much. Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I joke a little bit.
I think more than anything, my stepmom, she loves calling me Sylvia because
Yeah.
my family doesn't call me Sylvia, but my stepmom, she's always like, Sylvia.
My stepmom loves
That
it.
just send like a chill down your spine or something. Like, whoa.
I don't care. Well, I go by Sylvia to everyone. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't go by anything else here in LA. So it's weird for me when I do hear my real name because I'm like, oh,
you're in
it's like
trouble.
cringy.
Yeah.
Also, I just have a lot of like bad memories tied to my old name. So for me, I identify as Sylvia. Like I feel comfortable as Sylvia. I actually get a little pissed off when like people from my hometown are like, "Oh, I know your real name." I'm like, "Cool, that's cool. I'm so glad that you know the name I was gifted." Like,
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
my real name's Vincent, and I grew up with Vince,
yeah,
and then Vinny is my nickname.
yeah.
I'm an Anthony, but I go by Tony.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's technically short for it, but
But you know, it's like I always tell people, like, you call me the name that I tell you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I introduce myself as one thing, that's the name you should be calling me. It doesn't matter what my real name is.
That's how it should go. Who
Yeah.
cares? I grew up with dipshit a lot and fuckface.
I just spelled my name backwards to all the girls so they wouldn't know who I really was.
that's how you
My
cover
last
your
name.
tracks. All right.
Your last name?
Oh,
You spell it backwards?
It,
How do you spell it backwards?
it was send,
Send?
but I called it Senate.
Send it?
I told them that's what my last name was. It was
Send it? Like when you get drunk?
Senate, like senator.
Oh, senator. You got that accent going a little bit. I kind
yeah.
Sorry,
of senator.
no, just Senate.
Oh, Senate. You gonna
It
run
was
for
Mike
Senate?
Senate. I was Mike Senate instead of my real name.
Yeah. Listen, you got my Senate vote. That's for
There
sure.
you go. Yeah.
Dude, we need you in office.
We
cool,
don't.
Senator.
We don't need him in office. This is a man who can't even remember to take his phone. So, yeah.
I don't know if I have it.
Do you said you didn't say what you do now though? You said,
I've been retired for
yeah.
14 years. I retired at 50.
Still riding the Harleys?
I have a Harley. Still got the Harley.
Couple or one?
Just one.
Did you stay with that telecom job for
31 years.
Wow.
He started at 19 and retired doing that same job. I can't even imagine.
I freaking loved it. It wasn't
One job
hard.
your whole life.
Every day. Loved it.
wow.
Every day was different.
Did you retire soon after meeting your current wife?
No.
Were you retired before?
I was retired before I got married.
Married,
but
yeah.
I met her when I maybe had 15 years service.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, what do you do in your time now? Like, what is it?
I actually have a little part-time job. I drive a bus at the airport.
Nice.
Yeah,
Side
3
hustle?
days a week.
Hell yeah.
Keeps you busy.
That's cool.
Gives me a little spending money.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Do you have the night shift or the day shift?
Mornings.
Okay.
Early.
Thank God.
mornings.
And now he's toting around 2 girls to their games and whatnot, you know?
Yeah.
Starting over.
How old are they again?
14 and 7.
14 and 7. Yeah, you said it real quick.
3 and 10 when we got them.
Wow. Now they know what you do?
Well, the oldest one, not the youngest one, obviously. But
I didn't know the oldest one.
You didn't know?
Nah.
When'd you find out? Right now?
Just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've had the conversation with them.
I thought you probably had.
Yeah.
But
Hey guys, don't fight on the podcast.
Yeah.
God damn it! What the fuck? It's my kid.
Well, no, actually, because I only know that she knew because my brother, he has a daughter that's 13, and my brother was working for me for a minute, and so he was like, "Oh, we're gonna have to like tell her," you know. So my brother told her, and she was like, "Yeah, we all know." And so like she was like, "No," like rolled right off the shoulder, like, "Yeah, everybody knows we're fine."
Yeah.
Okay.
14-year-old kids are way different than when I grew up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They are like, I didn't know shit.
Well, also, we didn't have the internet like this. Like, we had AOL chat rooms, you know? So it's way different.
I caught the tail end of that. I'm 26
Okay.
now. So,
Yeah.
you know, I was in the transition phase of when the iPhone first got invented. Yeah.
Okay, I grew up with no internet and then dial up. So, like, it's a totally different world. Like, it's night and day. And plus, like, I'm on TikTok. I'm like already playing the young kids game, you know? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Kids say.
That's what the kids are doing these days. Yeah. I'm right there.
Old TikTok, yeah. Everybody's a star now.
How about you,
Yeah,
Mike?
right?
You on TikTok?
no.
You're on TikTok. I know you're on TikTok.
You guys should be on TikTok together.
He does scroll through TikToks. I know
I had.
he gets lost scrolling through TikToks.
But I finally got it. I deleted it off my phone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because it was
okay.
just too much.
See how long that lasts.
Yeah.
Mike,
We've all been there, Mike.
I would literally see him. He's like, God, these things are just addicting. And he's just still scrolling, even though he doesn't want to be.
But
I hate this thing.
Yeah.
I was always looking at mainly the construction stuff, you know.
You're in construction TikTok?
Well, it does a For You page. So, like, whatever you're watching.
Whatever I'm looking at, you know, it's.
Yeah, it kind of filters through.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that. I mean, I bought a pair of shoes online on Facebook, of all things.
Yeah.
And, my God, all I get is shoe offers.
Yeah.
Something. It's just nothing but heels, Mike.
Yeah.
You something you want to tell us?
Yeah.
It's just he's just floating through. You're like, ooh, Gucci.
Well, I can do open toes now. I have my Pedi today.
You don't need that drink, Mike. You're right. You're loosey goosey.
Mike's on WikiFeet.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my God.
If it gets me a G-Wagon, why not?
Yeah. Hey, everybody's got a kink. That's one thing I have learned.
Yeah.
I may not be everybody's
feet.
cup of tea, but
The feet kink.
the feed is crazy. It's so big. Yeah.
Well, I honestly I haven't seen your TikTok. What do you do on your TikTok? Is it comedy related? What is it? Sexy?
No, it's
Was-
kind of like everything. It's a lot of thirst traps, or I just answer questions. It's like a lot of
Yeah.
get ready with me's and story times and stuff like that. Just like, but the thing is like I have a like an online team. Obviously, I run my own business, so it's me making all the final decisions. But they're like, you need to be doing 3 a day to get the numbers to roll over the way that we need. I'm like, 3 a day is so exhausting. Like, I try and keep up with it, but like some days it's 2 a day, and you're just, that has to be what it is, because I'm just one person, you know. And especially when I'm with my family, it's hard to like, hold on, I got to go record a TikTok really quick, you know. Like, that's dumb.
I tried
So.
doing it for a while, and like I can
It's
hardly do one a
exhausting.
week. Like,
Oh, man.
Like I don't do enough to be that interesting. Like I have interesting things here and there, but like I can't post enough to like keep people.
It's a lot. I have literally like a team of 20-year-olds, and they will send me like the trending sounds and stuff like that, and like tell me what to do. Basically, they're like, here's the sounds, here's what you need to post with it. You just have to make the video. So I get like 21 a week I have to make.
Can you send me those sounds?
Yeah.
Can you help me out? Can you hook me up with your team?
Yeah.
Dude, everybody's famous on TikTok.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
guy that's
crazy.
famous for slicing bread. That's what he does. He slices some bread. He goes, and then a piece of slice falls over, and then
Yeah.
millions of followers. And then I go,
Yeah.
stand up comedy for 40 years.
Right.
I'm like, I can't get fucking followers.
Yeah.
You get 3.
What do I need
likes,
to
he gets
do?
40,000 likes.
Yeah. It's insanity.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's the craziest thing on there. Just telling stories about nothing. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
And also the ones of mine that have gone like big time viral are like the stupidest things where I'm like, how in the hell is that the one that went viral? I pissed a lot of people off one time calling myself old because I said AutoZone wouldn't change my battery. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not young and hot anymore. You know, they've always changed my battery. And I went off on a little raid, and that was like that got crazy attention.
They were mad at you?
Well, so many insults were like, "That's what happens when you hit the wall." Da da da. And I was like, "Oh my god, the proverbial wall." Yeah, there was so much of that, and like a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're still pretty," blah blah blah. So it was just crazy. But yeah,
you look amazing.
thank you.
But are you? By the way, are you in a relationship or anything?
Nope, single as a Pringle.
Now,
Yeah.
what's your sexuality? You're both, or what are?
No, I'm definitely straight. I'm definitely, I mean, I love women. I think they're beautiful. I love women's bodies, but I'm like, I just can't. It's not my thing. Yeah. I'm not like into it.
Yeah. It's just you just do it for
gay per pay.
Yeah.
That's
I get that
part of it. Yeah.
And when's the last time you were in a relationship?
I mean, I've like dated people, but my dad always says I have a 3-month rule. So, and that's
I don't ever want to meet any of her boyfriends because I know they'll be gone in 6 weeks.
3 months. I usually get 3 months out of people. No,
Why is it? Because it's hard to like manage what you do.
I think that's a big part of it. Also, I get bored. Like I don't know. I get.
Look, it's gotta be. You gotta be bored with your like your sex is terrible.
No, but also I'm at a point in my life where I want somebody who can. A big part of the success I've had, I love traveling and like going places, and I want a travel companion that can travel in the style I like to travel in. I want first class flights, and I want nice hotels, and I don't want to pick up the tab all the time. I've dated guys where I picked up the tab all the time, like I want it to be 50-50 at best. Yeah.
Just because you pick up the tab now. Remember, I used to pick it up.
Yeah, you did always.
So are you on any of the dating apps?
I just signed up for a new dating app, but it's been a hard, like,
Which one?
fail. It's called Luxury. It's like supposed to be like luxury dating, like they confirm your income and they verify your photos with your face. So like everybody that's supposed to be on there is like verified that they're wealthy, verified that they are who their pictures say they are.
So like Raya, but a step higher.
Yeah, something
so
like
I
that.
wouldn't be able to be on it. Nice.
Yeah.
You don't.
But I have not. All the messages I'm getting, the messages have not been good. I haven't responded to a single person who's written me. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Also, I found just like dating in LA.
It's so rough.
It's so dry and
It's
it doesn't
awful.
work.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah. I thought like my dad was randomly talking with this guy at the bar the other night. And I was like, I showed up and I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cute. Like, what is the odds that my dad's just chatting up this hot guy that's like my age? He's like from Kansas City. So he went to the game with us. And I was like, think we're like, maybe hitting it off. I have like no real, I can already tell he doesn't make the income that I would like for a person I'm going to date
Doesn't
to
meet
have.
your standards.
Yeah, right. But he was really fit. He's like a pilot. So I was like, whatever. And then like at the end of the night, we went to a bar and he made some asinine comment about like the waitress and how like, oh, she's so hot. I'd marry her without knowing her personality, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, isn't she hot? And I'm like, are you really like picking out the 22-year-old waitress who looks nothing like me and telling me how hot she is? Right after that, I was like, all right, good night, guys.
Oh, man.
I'm going home.
There's
Yeah.
always something.
Yeah. I'm like, what an ignorant comment.
Trust me, he got worse.
Oh.
Top
Yeah.
gun.
Mike,
Top gun, more like bottom
did
gun.
you continue to hang out with him after that?
Yeah.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause I would-
met at the hotel close.
You guys are football buddies now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to games together.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
Turns out he was into you, Mike.
No,
Yeah.
no. The waitress was super hot.
Yeah.
22-year-old.
Oh my!
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
We won't let your wife hear that part.
Yeah.
God.
Fixing a post.
Trust me. The other day, one of our Kansas City Chiefs players, Travis Kelce,
He's a beast.
Big
beast.
receiver.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, he had a Santa Claus suit on, okay? And so my wife posted on Facebook, I'd sit on his lap.
Oh my God!
That's the relationship we have.
Man,
Spicy in your guys' house.
Yeah.
There it is.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
Gotta keep it interesting.
Dang.
So I did order a Santa suit.
Holes already cut out of it.
It just stops here.
Just the top.
Crop
It's
top.
not even. You don't even get the beard or nothing. You're just like.
Yeah.
I've been
That's
working
why
on
he's
the
growing it out. Yeah. He's going to be.
Did you not have a beard before this?
Well,
Well, it's always.
little goatee,
Yeah.
real short.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what you're doing.
Dirty Santa. Bad Santa.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you see where I get it. It's not too far out. Yeah.
Mike's kinkier than you are.
Also, like, I don't think there was a single person in my life that when I said I was doing porn was shocked. Everyone was just kind of like,
You're Mike's daughter. Makes sense.
Also, I'd always I worked at restaurants like Hooters, Twin Peaks, and I did like lingerie modeling before I got into this. So it was never like a far stretch from like what I've been using my looks for a long time.
Yeah. Well, use what you got.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
And he's been trying to do that for years.
Yeah, it hasn't
Here we
worked.
are.
I'm saying this is where we are. Anyways, are you hiring or anything?
Right.
Do you need an assistant?
Janitor, yeah.
Yeah.
Clean up my
Yeah.
clean up my 6th bathroom. Oh man. I had to ask you too. Is it like, I know it's a weird thing to ask, but like, is sex boring with regular people?
No, it's so much better because I tell everyone porn sex is not real sex.
Yeah.
It's like, it's an orchestrated, it's a scene. It's an orchestrated movie scene. So it's very much like you're opening up to camera and there's a lot of like people telling you what to do the whole time. Like, it's just,
Sounds like normal sex to me.
Yeah.
but it's like,
Not like that. Not like that. Draw my hair.
but it's like 5 minutes in this position and then 5 minutes in this position. And you're on something like a really uncomfortable table. Like I can't wait for regular sex. Like regular sex is a totally different, like it's a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Do
my fave.
Do you, I mean, guys got to feel insecure though when they like,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
nervous?
Yeah. I think,
That's anxiety.
yeah, but that's why I always try to like really build up any guy I'm with. Like I'm really good at being like, you're so sexy. I'm so into you. Like I'm
good.
really good about like, especially if we're out in public, I will make sure that like people know I'm with this person. So like nobody's going to be even trying to like weirdly hit on me. Like
that's good.
I'm very touchy with my partners. So like, you're going to know that I'm into you or I wouldn't be with you. So I'm really big about like, oh, look how great you look in this. Or like, you know, like I'm very complimentary of my person just because I know the intimidation factor, you know?
That's
So.
good. You need to build us up. Guys are
Yeah.
insecure.
Yes.
You start off, you go, listen, your penis is not that small.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
I wish I could tell you a great story about that, but it's a Netflix project that I have coming up with a big comedian also.
Oh, really?
I hate that
I
company.
can't tell you this. I'll tell you after, but I can't tell you on the air. But
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. But it has a lot to do with the telling a guy how great his penis is. But yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Can't wait for it to come out. I'm waiting for my income to quadruple again when that happens.
Whoa. I love the gossip. That's
Yeah.
a shame we can't. Well, whatever. Maybe the next podcast. Once it comes out.
Yeah, once it comes out, I have no idea when it's coming out. But
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Is it like a documentary or a movie or
I'll
can
tell
you
you
say
later.
anything?
I'll tell you.
Nothing.
I'll tell you when the cameras are off.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mike, you got any big
the
projects
NDAs.
coming up? You got big penises and construction boys coming out soon?
Yep.
Got a new bus route coming or what? I mean,
I do get tips on the bus. That's something that needs to be said. No one tips the bus drivers anymore.
Tip your bus drivers.
Yeah.
bus drivers.
Yeah.
Like,
Tip your bus drivers.
I mean,
Well, like he's picking up their luggage and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like that. We're not talking about like your
extra
city
mile,
bus.
yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
people, if you're helping
That's
people with their
different.
luggage, although I feel like a servant now, which I never did before, I do. That's one thing that the job I don't like.
No, there's
Yeah.
something cool about that. I think all of us grew up with bus drivers getting on a school bus. Everybody,
Right.
like, I always loved my bus drivers.
Yeah.
My bus drivers were the shit. I remember my bus driver used to give us a stick of gum every time it was our birthday.
Aw.
So I used to lie. I used to be like,
It's like 4 birthdays a year.
yeah, I'd be like, I'm 8. He's like, you turned 8 last week, motherfucker. You ain't getting no stick of gum. But I used to go, I'm 7.5. And then he'd cut half a piece of gum and he'd give me a half piece all the time. Used to love it. But I mean, dude, bus drivers there's actually a book called The Energy Bus. You ever hear of this book?
No.
Anybody?
But I would love stuff like that. So tell me about it.
Energy Bus. It's a self-help book. So
I'm into that.
I need to because we're comics. We're sad.
Yeah.
But I read this book. It's basically about a guy. His car breaks down. His job's going shit, and he has to start taking the bus. And he gets on the bus, and he loves the bus driver, and he gets all this positive energy from the guy on the bus and everybody on the bus, and it's like all about like the positive energy he gets
Bus
from the
changed
energy
his life.
bus.
I love it.
And and he's like, doing
Surrounding
great ever since.
It's about surrounding yourself with positive people. And honestly, like it is so true what they say. Like you are like a percentage of like the people you hang out with, like your 5 most important people. Like that's why you always want to be like the least successful person out of all your friends, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel I am the least successful person out of like all of my like people I like hang out with on a regular basis, you know?
How do you gauge the success?
Great question.
Honestly, I know for a fact of like say like Russell Peters, right? Like obviously Russell's living in a $10 million house, driving his Rolls Royce, and he's got a, you know, a AMG, and his, you know, he's got 5 cars, all of which say Russell Peters on them, you know, like, or I know that my friends just bought the $4 million house, you know, it's like, so it's stuff like that. I'm like, well, I can't afford, you know, all of that, and I can't afford that, or I don't have millions of followers. I'm not selling out arenas, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, these are the people I want, people who are selling out major things, you know, people that are buying $1 million houses. Like these are the friends I want, because I want to be like constantly like working and growing and like making my next steps, my next moves.
Yeah.
You know?
I think there's a healthy balance of like, yeah, you definitely want, it's definitely, you surround yourself around people that you want to be like, right?
Emulate, yeah.
So like if you're hanging around a bunch of dopes that are like no jobs,
Right.
just smoking weed all day,
Yeah.
like, you know, and they don't do anything, not productive, no motivation, then you turn out to be, you know, that.
Yeah.
But I also do think it's not necessarily just about money or success. Like
Right.
there, like I think, because there's good-hearted people, and sometimes if you've seen this, like people in our entertainment business, they start getting some fame, they start getting money, and then they turned out to be pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of want a healthy balance
Yeah.
of like, I want them to be driven
Right.
and still have integrity. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
like,
All the people that I'm talking about, like I truly love
Russell's
as people.
dope.
Yeah.
like that, like that, and that's like everything.
And treating other people, you know, with respect and, you know,
Yeah,
that
that's-
type of thing. I just can't handle people treating others crappy. I just can't. I can't watch it. I will always be the person to speak up and say something. And
It's a big thing for me too. Is like just be nice, be kind.
Yeah.
You don't know what someone is going through. You don't know what's
100%.
going on in their day, like
yeah.
and your kindness could make their day so much better too,
100%.
without you even knowing. Yeah.
All the time. I'm always like, we were talking about this. Especially in New York, it's hard for me because I am the person like walking down the street, I'm smiling at people and being like, hello, good morning. Like, you know, like stuff like that. And people just like stare at you like, what is this?
Especially New
Girl
Yorkers,
on.
like, get out
Yeah.
my fucking face,
Yeah.
Sylvia. I know you are. God damn.
Where to go?
I gotta go to work. They're so angry.
Yes.
Oh no.
I quit going to New York just because the last few times I've felt like it sucked my energy out. And I'm like, man, I don't want to be here if it's going to be negative when I'm here. Like even negative with like some of the comics, like
That's different.
it's
See,
a
like,
different
New York's
comedy
beautiful.
game out there for sure.
Comedy game. Well, comedy is just a cutthroat game. Everyone's
yeah.
trying to fight for stage time.
Oh yeah.
It's tough. Yeah. But LA is also very, you know, I say New York's brutally honest.
Yeah.
And LA is like
Nobody's honest.
backstabbing
Yeah.
honest. They're just like, I love that shirt. Yeah, that shirt's fucking great. You know, and then New Yorkers will be like, your fucking shirt's weird.
Yeah.
You're like, can I just order my coffee? I'm at
Yeah.
Starbucks. What's your name, sir? They're just brutally. There's like no in between.
Yes. So
But
true.
I like the honesty too.
No, I appreciate the honesty. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people in LA are definitely ass kissers. I mean, for
Yeah.
sure. And I've also noticed how people treat me different as my success has gone up too.
Yeah.
The people who were always so rude to me and like wouldn't even give me the time of day, and like now they're like, hey, Sylvia. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this person told you I was cool. You know, it's like you have to get validation from somebody higher than you to be cool, you know? And it's like so dumb, but
A lot
whatever.
of snakes in the grass around
Yeah.
here. too.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's crazy. It's kind of scary.
I mean, with the position that I'm in, I mean, obviously I'm my own person, but with
Right.
my dad and my parents, their association with like success in their fields,
Right.
obviously I have to always be on the lookout for those snakes. And the older you get, I feel like the more you could see that from
Yeah.
farther away.
Yeah.
And I think now, like, I think I was telling Vinny the other day that I've gotten pretty good at identifying, you know, people who have like
What their intentions are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I mean, that not only goes to like friends, but in the whole dating world too. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you could relate to that whatsoever, in, like your success in business and
I also feel like it's weird now in the dating world because I think, especially with the last guy I dated, I felt specifically with him, he was like, he didn't know who I was when he met me, but his friends did. And so his friends were like, oh, dude, that's so cool. Like, you don't even know. Like, she's a big star, blah, blah, blah. So I think he went with that for a little while, and like he would show pony me off to his friends. Like we'd meet his friends out all the time and like show pony me, you know, like around the way. But I don't ever think he liked me. I think he saw it as like a social setting for himself. Not to mention I was paying for vacations every week and taking him into awesome places. And he was like, okay, I'll stick this out for a little while. Meanwhile, yeah. So it's like stuff like that. I'm like,
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful who's using you for what.
Yeah.
And it's anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Even though I didn't make a lot of money, I've definitely been used.
Oh, 100% you were used.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're probably using
financial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she used him financially too.
Yeah.
Well,
he dated this woman for way too many fucking years, if you ask me, because she was a total cunt, and my dad couldn't even be around me.
Yeah.
wow.
Like,
I had to make stories to go visit my own daughter. It was bad.
yeah.
wow.
Crazy.
And now they're using you. All your friends are just using you. Like, can you bring your daughter over for my birthday?
Yeah. Did you think she'd go out with me?
Not a chance, George.
Yeah.
She's
looking,
70.
She's looking, just not for you.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah. I did make a post the other day about having an extra ticket to this Chiefs Chargers game on my TikTok. And I was like, maybe I'll get some, hot guy that lives in LA that wants to go to this game with me. Every person who responded, I'm clicking on their page, is like, not a fucking chance, not a fucking chance, not a fucking chance.
Do you have a type? Do you have a type?
100%.
What is the type?
I would say like they got to be fit. I'm super into fitness myself, so that's like a big part of it. Obviously, tall, dark, and handsome is fabulous. With a big dick and a nice
well,
car.
Holy shit! What don't you need? Everything. You gotta have money.
Do you know that song I'm talking about? There's a song. It's gone like viral. These black girls talking about what they want in a man. She was like, he's got to have his own house and a backyard. That was what I was referring to right there. And she was like, and a big dick and a CEO and he runs his own company. And like, yeah, it's that type. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Definitely not in the type box. Gotta be all of those.
Noted.
Yeah.
I'll crawl back into my hole.
Yeah. But also funny. That's huge for me. I will say that. That's actually, that's how I know Russell is. We actually hooked up, and I just think Russell's hilarious.
You did hook up with Russell?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, funny is like set a bar over anything. Like,
Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah, it really does.
Humor, especially dating. I don't know about sex, whatever. You could flirt, you could be sexual.
Yeah.
Just being with somebody all the time.
Who makes you actually laugh. That's huge.
You don't have a sense of humor.
Good belly laugh.
Yes.
Not just like a giggle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to like laugh. Like I want to like look at each other and we uncontrollably laugh, like that's what I want.
See, I have that.
Yeah, I know you do.
I really do.
Yeah.
That's good.
My wife's amazing.
Yeah.
She makes you laugh?
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
She is so fat. She's quick.
She's witty.
Quick.
Yeah. Really, really witty.
That's huge.
She'll just be taking in a conversation. Like she would have just been sitting in the corner this whole time, and then she'd just like pipe up with a one-liner that would put everybody on the floor. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of relationship you need, because when you get older, it's not about sex. It's not about
100%.
You have to be friends with the person. Oh my, you perv. Dude.
I'm pretty sure they still have a great sex life from what I know. So,
do tell. I have so many sex questions, Mike. What if I go, I don't ask you any sex questions. I go, Mike, how big's your penis? Favorite position? Tips. What kind of toys you use?
Tips, Mike.
We asked Dad for sex tips.
He'd probably give you some, honestly.
Oh, man. Everybody's got to ask you for sex tips.
All the time. Yeah.
Do you have one? I know you get asked 1,000. That's not.
I mean, I do in my stand-up. I tell the joke about like how to eat a woman's vagina, because I say like 98% of the men in this world eat pussy wrong, and I don't think it's your fault. And then I give a whole explanation about how you're supposed to do it. So yeah.
Yeah. Is it the Crazy Eight? I can't remember.
No,
What
it's
was
the
it?
I.
Oh, that's right.
That's the joke with my name in it.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
I. That's
Yeah.
right.
It is. Yeah. So important.
Oh shit! All right, I knew that already, but can I write this down real quick?
You know, it's funny because I've been telling that joke for so long, because obviously it's a tie into my name also, so I don't want to get rid of it. But after almost every show, people are like, I'm gonna use that, and I'm like, you should. Your girl will thank you. I promise you.
Have you had follow-ups? Like, they reach out to you, like,
No,
oh my God,
I
you're
haven't.
right.
I haven't. I need to start asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Let me know how that works for you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should totally do that.
Yeah, I should.
Like at least post on, like
Yeah.
post about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my girlfriend actually broke up with me after I
Yeah.
said that. Thanks, I guess.
Want to know where I learned it so quick? Yeah. Meanwhile, I've been fucking it up for the past 5 years.
By the way, funny joke, and you killed it at Drew's wedding.
Oh my God.
Drew
thank
Lynch,
you.
our comedian friend. Our
Yeah.
buddy.
We all got to roast him the night before the wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you were hilarious.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Mike wasn't there, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, you know what's funny is I wrote those jokes on the plane to the wedding.
You did awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you feel like you're out of the adult film industry, like you are the funniest fucking person?
You know,
Because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know any
I
other
do.
porn star comics. Do
I
you?
really do, honestly, and it's so bad to say, but it's not like it's not really hard to get to the top in the porn industry just because you're not dealing with like the brightest crowns in the box. You know what I'm saying? So there's a level that it's like pretty easy for the smart people to rise above. Like you can tell the business savvy people, you can tell people who have their heads on straight. So it's very few of us who are actually doing something with everybody else. It's just kind of like messing around in the bottom. So it's pretty easy to rise to the top
in porn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of them out there these days. Not all of them are successful.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean,
You gotta have you have to have a business mind in order to be successful. You just have to. Yeah.
It's an industry.
And like anything else. Yeah. I've treated it like a business since day one though. And my girlfriend who actually got into it, before I did, she does not do it at all anymore. And she only lasted like a year and a half because she got into it thinking like, oh, this is going to be so fun. I'm just going to have so much fun on set. And then it's so corporate when you get onto a set. So it's not what she thought it was going to be at all. She really was just there for like the gangbangs, you know? And then all of a sudden it's like filling out paperwork for 20 minutes, you know, and like doing all this stuff. And it just wasn't what she thought. So yeah, she was out.
she went there to get horny and got turned off.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Still work.
Yeah. Still work. And
Still
she
work.
was not expecting that. She was like, I didn't know it was going to be so hard. And I was like, well, yeah.
Who are your favorite porn star friends? Like,
Oh my gosh. So my two best friends obviously are Alexis Fox and Cherie DeVille. Those are like my
Alexis
travel
Fox.
buddies.
And who?
Cherie DeVille.
Okay.
Yeah. They're both Brazzers contract girls. They
For the
both,
specific purpose of having a girlfriend, I have no idea who they are.
yeah. Yeah.
Smart.
I don't know them. Anyways.
Can you spell them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you're talking
I
about.
can.
Anyways, good.
I can spell one of them.
Yeah. He met Alexis. Yeah.
What the heck, man? Your house parties are probably awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, he as soon as you told him you're like, I'm into porn, he's like, what? And then you're like, here's my friend. You're like, sweet.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah, he did a podcast, and I think he was like, after that, he was like, "Oh, I like her. I'm a big fan. Big
Cherie?
fan of her."
Fan.
Alexis.
Oh, Alexis. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. We honestly, I travel with those girls like all over, and so it's so fun when we all get along so well. And those are the two people who I'm like, I always aspire to be, and they're always like, "Oh, we think the same thing of you." I'm like, "Well, that's cool." So I'm like, Lisa, you think I'm right up there with you, but yeah, it's great. And I mean, it's also a matter of like these girls are doing a lot of other things. Like Alexis has a beer, she has a wine, you know, like she does her own podcast. Like Cherie does a lot of mainstream stuff. Like she writes for, I don't even know, I want to say like Forbes, but it's not that. But it's like one of those people. Like all these girls are like doing a lot of stuff with their name and with their image. So like that's always my goal, is to expand beyond adult, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's changed a lot. I feel like the internet has changed everything, and I just mean like when I tell people about comedy all the time, and I say like everything's different because back in the day when you were a comedian, you got on Carson, you became Jerry Seinfeld, right?
Right.
And then there was an era of like you did late night and you got a sitcom and you became
Right.
you know. And then you did Comedy Central in the 90s. It was, you know, get a special on Comedy Central. You became like Dane Cook or like, and now it's not the same. Like you could do a special, and unless it's like the main page on Netflix or whatever,
Right.
and that's usually bigger people, famous people
Yeah.
already. Like unless you have a, you know, a big special, it's all about the internet.
Yeah.
And everybody's on the internet. Like you don't even have to live in LA or New York to get famous.
Yeah.
And you can get famous for anything. Mike, you could literally start like balls out fucking construction project thing, like building decks with my nuts out. You know what I'm saying? using my nuts with the nuts. You know, you get it. Come on, be creative.
Yeah.
Really hell bent on this idea of any.
I'm just trying to find something niche we can do.
Construction.
just butt naked. Everyone's like, we love it.
Power drill on the waist.
Like you could do anything now, and that like. I was saving all my comedy for a special, and I go, it's pointless. I should have been putting it on the internet because it's all about branding, right?
Well, like Andrew Schultz, you know, he tried to sell to Netflix, and they wouldn't take him because they wanted to take so much of his comedy out, and he made his own and put it online, and it's murdering. Like he changed his own game. Like
but it's also like a brand now, so it's not like when you start your brand in porn, right? But then you could do comedy, and you could. It just be a public image online. You could start selling products. Like, that's the thing. We do comedy, we do podcasting, we act, we write. He edits. He's a great editor. So like, but once you develop a brand, you could do anything with that brand.
Yeah, 100%.
Utilizing that platform that you built.
Yeah.
It's insane. People don't realize, but like all these networks like NBC and ABC, when they used to be just, that was it.
Yeah. There's so much more to go on now. Yeah.
It's changed. It's not the same anymore, and we are our own.
Thank God
networks.
Though,
How many followers do you have on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever?
Like somewhere around like 860 or something like that.
860,000?
On
That's crazy.
Instagram.
A sitcom like today on ABC or something,
right?
On a primetime thing, will get 1 million viewers, 2 million viewers.
Right. Yeah.
If you think about it, like if you were to get 1 million views on every one of your videos, you are your own sitcom.
Yeah, you are. 100%.
So when you get that little sitcom on your Instagram, let me be like, let me be like kitchen boy, whatever.
Yeah. I've wanted to do like lives, like have cameras in my house for so long, but then I'm like, I would get murdered. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I just feel like then everyone would know like what I was doing all the time when I'm home, like, and stalkers, but.
You got a lot of those?
Have you had to do
I have. I definitely have. I still have like a fan that I've like told like do not contact me that's still like sending gifts to my house and stuff like that. And I've had fans show up at my front door.
So I really thought you were gonna like those gifts.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Anyways, whatever.
Are they like?
This is a fake podcast.
Are
We're not even running.
Gifts, at least, or are they like jars of toenails?
No, they're good gifts.
They're good gifts?
Oh, I do keep them.
Yeah, nice.
Wow, that's amazing. You're like this shitty fan. Anyway,
What if you're listening? Stop.
product.
Yeah. So true.
Mike, do you have fans as well?
Oh no. I'm not even sure my wife's a fan.
Dude, she loves you.
She does.
Second, you ripped your jeans.
Yeah. Yeah.
How could she not like you?
Right.
You're Santa Claus in lingerie. Everybody loves you.
Well, I'm hoping.
Boy, Christmas is gonna be weird this year, or normal, depending on who you ask.
Yeah. Well, you guys are awesome. I'm so glad you came on. Right? Do you have any more questions for them?
I feel like we covered the bases. I mean, Harley stuff for you. Is it the same bike you've had for a while?
It's been to 48 states.
Oh wow!
And in 1 year, I retired in March, and I basically left until August.
Yeah.
Just went around and traveled. Yeah.
Yeah. My stepdad is into Harleys. He has 2. Don't ask me which ones. One of them I know is like the Terminator Harley. I don't know exactly what model it is. It's like the new remake anniversary edition, but that, and then some other older one, same thing. He just will take off a few months and just
That's
ride
awesome.
cross country with it. He loves it. So
I think because my dad rides and also my mom used to ride a Harley as well, I'm so conscious of the motorcycle riders out here, like I'm always like trying to keep an eye out for everybody because I know how quickly little things can happen.
You grew up around the whole Harley world and everything too.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They're out there in the driveway naked in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your pool parties are the best, Mike. I better be invited.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you both for coming on. Sylvia, do you want to plug anything? Do you have anything coming up? Your socials?
Yeah, you can follow my Instagram at the Sylvia Sage, SilviaSaige, or you can go to my OnlyFans, Sylvia Sage XXX, or doing some shows in Kansas City with Drew Lynch in April. It'll be a 420 show. Look at that.
Nice.
April 20th. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you played your hometown?
I have. I actually just did my hometown for the first time, and I'm going back to when I'm with Drew, we're doing the same venue, the Improv.
Oh, cool.
So,
That'll be fun. Well, everybody make sure you guys go, go check her out. She's funny. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Mike, we love you, dude. Thanks for coming on here.
You got any socials you want to plug? Any shows coming up?
Do you want to plug your address for your truck stop where you put your... Come get this dick here. It's Kansas City Chief Dick. We got Mike. Mike, you're the best.
Thank you,
Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
We love you guys. That's My+One. Everybody have a good night.